Shalom, all praise to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, double honor to the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone, man. Shalom to all the Akim out there doing the work in sincerity and truth. I'm just going to do a little video, man, just going into basically the judgment of the Lord, man, and how the judgment of the Lord is not something to take for a joke, man, because when you're at camp, man, like, because it's the summertime as well and the sun's out, it's a good weather. You got a lot of ignorant fucks coming up to the camps, and basically they're just thinking, because they're out, they're in Esau's realm, they're in a so-called bliss zone, they're just thinking that basically life's a joke. Whatever we're doing out there on the street is just not something to be taken seriously, man. But what they don't realize is that the Bible is a very serious book, and the judgments in the Bible are not a joke to be messed around with, man. The judgments of the Bible are basically coming into force throughout every society, throughout from the beginning of time until now, man, and you're seeing the effects of that in the world to this day, man, to this very moment, man. So that's basically I'm just gonna go into just certain scriptures around that, man, because hey, man, it's a serious time, man. This is a time of judgment, man. It's a time where the Lord's getting ready to send his son back to basically lay the smack down on Esau, and it's gonna get very, very rough on these jakes out here and the general people in the world, man. He's gonna have these so-called these banking elites, these Rothschilds, Rockefellers, DuPonts, Gettys, all these different elites of Edom. Basically, he's gonna have them put their plans into force, man. Their New World Order plans, martial law, World War III, different levels of warfare, germ warfare, all kind, the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, all these different things, and we come into force, and it's gonna be hey, man, it's gonna be hell from all sides, man, for people out here, and that's what's getting ready to come, man, and that's what we're out on the streets prophesying. So if you're coming up taking it for a joke, then basically that means that you're just gonna get caught out there, and you're just gonna have no chance whatsoever when this thing goes down, man. Let me start here, man. Acts 5:33. It says, when they heard that, they were cut to the heart and took counsel to slay them. Then stood there up one in the council, a Pharisee named Gamaliel, a doctor of the law, had in reputation among all the people, and commanded to put the apostles forth a little space. So basically, this is I do believe it was Stephen's defense, I believe. Oh no. This is that's chapter 7. This is basically after the it's a lot. This is after the apostles got grabbed up and thrown in jail, and I do believe the angel like released them from the prison, and then released them from the prison, and they went out to teach in the temple. And then they got brought before the elders again, and then they said basically, well, this is when they said basically just don't teach in their name and let them go, because they know, yo, everyone out there knows, yo, these men are what these men are doing is real. These men are truth prophets and apostles. So then they didn't want to touch them because of the repercussions they would get from the people, I do believe. So it says had in reputation of being commanded to put the apostles forth a little space. Verse 35, and said unto them, Ye men of Israel, take heed to yourselves what ye intend to do as touching these men. For before these days rode up Theudas, boasting himself to be somebody, to whom a number of men, about 400, joined themselves, who was slain, and all as many as obeyed him were scattered and brought to naught. So basically, Theudas tried to rise up against the Roman Empire, and the Lord went with it, man, and he got scattered and brought to nothing. And this man rose up, Judas of Galilee, in the days of the taxing, and drew away much people after him. He also perished, and all, even as many as obeyed him, were dispersed. So just like Judas of Galilee as well, same thing happened to him. He tried to rebel against the Roman Empire, and it got brought to naught, man. And now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. But if it be of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, ye cannot overthrow it, lest happily ye be found to fight against even against Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. So basically, What these people don't realize when we're out on the street is what we're doing is a work. It's not of men, man. This is not something we did not. The men you see on the street, none of them just of their own accord just came and thought, you know what, let's just go out there and teach this Bible, man. Brothers come from all kinds of walks of life, all different backgrounds, from doing all kinds of different things in the world, and the Lord basically put the Spirit on them to come together and basically to teach this word, man. So this is a thing that Yahweh has put into action, man, and these are men he's put into action. So when you see us out there, if you're coming, you're scoffing, and you're not taking it serious, you're not realizing what you're coming against, man. And Gamaliel, he realized, he was like, yo, you know what? If these are the real men, then you don't even want to lay your hands on them, because the reimbursement you're going to get from Yahweh is going to be on an epic scale, man. Now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel of this work be of men, it will come to naught. But if it be of the Most High, ye cannot overthrow it, lest happily ye be seen to found even to fight against Yahweh. So even if you come against the men, you're coming against the spirit of Yahweh. So that means on a top ultimate level, you're basically you're trying to come against the Most High, man, and that just can't even work out, man. You've already lost. And it says, and to him they agreed, and when they called the apostles and beaten them, they commanded them they should no more speak in the name of Yahweh and let them go. So basically, speaking in the name, that was the main problem that they had with what they were doing. So that shows that the importance of the name, man. So when you're doing this work, you need to be doing it in the name, or you're not doing it correctly. Let me read this. Zechariah 2:8. For thus saith Yahweh, the power of hosts, man. After the glory hath he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that toucheth you toucheth the apple of his eye. For behold, I will shake mine hand upon them, and they shall be a spoil to their servants, and ye shall know that the power of hosts have sent me. So basically, hey man, the Lord's saying like Israel is the apple of his eye, man. And if anyone lays a hand on them, then he will basically recompense them for that. And that's that's what Esau didn't realize during the transatlantic slave trade, man. Esau, when he came over and he started massacring the northern kingdom over there, and grabbing up the southern kingdom from the west coast and from Europe, and taking them into the Americas, man, and beating the shit out of them, putting to death, having them build up America. They didn't realize that they're basically trying to not even have to deal with the judgment that comes after that, man. Because, hey man, the Lord's basically gonna lay down the ultimate judgment, and that's because Israel's the apple of his eye. So if you come up on scoffing at the camp, that's the same thing, man. You're gonna receive that judgment as well, because you're basically just putting a mark on yourself where you can have a death angel on your shoulder looking to take you out, man, looking to do you in. Let me get this, because this is why, man. It was prophesied in the scriptures, and it must come to pass, man. It says 2 Peter 3:3, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking after their own lusts. So that's what these guys are doing, man. These guys, basically in Esau's world, man, they just get you into narcissism, man. Believing you're the most important thing on the planet Earth, and that no one else even matters, and that all you need to do is just chase your own happiness and basically just pleasure yourself to the maximum level out here. And that's pretty much all that this society comes down to, man. Because that's what you see. You see people outside, that's all they're really getting down with, man. They're going out there, they want to seem like, oh, having fun, you know, taking the social media pics, Insta pics and all that. They're trying to just live it up and have the most enjoyment they can have on the side. But hey man, the Lord, that's not hey, for Israel at least, that's not our purpose on the planet Earth, man. It says in Ecclesiastes 12:12, fear the Most High and keep his commandments. So that's the full duty of man. So that's what we're meant to be out here doing, man. So being out here and feeding into yourself and trying to basically just try make yourself into some ultimate being is just absolutely completely against the scriptures, man. And it says, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of creation. And that's how these people are going on. These guys, you wouldn't even think Esau came in power a couple hundred years back. These guys are going on like Esau's been ruling forever. Like the only point of living in this world is to basically just suck on Esau's cock and try and get an upgrade in your life, man. But that's some BS, man. That's if you're not gonna deal with it, if you're not gonna respect the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you're gonna get taken out there, man. You're gonna take that chip, you're gonna get hemmed up in a camp, and you're gonna get shit beaten out of you, and you're gonna get nuked, man. It says, for this willingly, actually, you know what? Let me leave it there, because, yeah, let me move. I don't want to take too long. But then this is another one for Jake, man, because Jake's basically full of shit. And Jake is basically, they're just trying to forget that they even went into captivity, that there's even a reason they went into captivity. They're just out here trying to basically just make the best of a situation, man. The only time Jake will get upset is when they can't get certain channels through Esau's world, man. If they can get their little come up and have their little slice of the American dream, they're all good. But the second they can't get that, that's when they'll start to complain, man. Anything else is cool, they're down, man. They fucking love America, but once their little slice of pie gets taken, that's when they got a problem, man. Amos 9:8. Behold, the eyes of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith Yahweh. For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is in a sieve, yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. So that's them Israelite foreigners, man. They're going to be coming from all nations on the earth. That's that mixed multitude that came out of every kindred and tongue and nation, man. Came out, because you got these Christians love to just, they don't even deal with Revelation 5. They say, oh look, that great multitude. Then you bring Revelation 5 and they don't even want to deal or interact with that scripture in the slightest. But that's that mixed multitude, man. The Jakes, the Israelite foreigners that are spread out among all the other nations, they're basically they're going to be saved, man. The elect among those anyway is going to be saved, because you got a lot of piece of shit niggas among them as well, man. And it says, verse 10, all the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say, the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. And that's a lot of these Jakes, man. A lot of these Jakes are saying basically the evil's not going to overtake or prevent us. They're doing all they can to get that little deal, man. All these guys you got in the music industry, in the movie industry, all these guys are basically saying the evil is not going to overtake nor prevent us, because they're just like, look, I'll bend down, I'll suck that Jew rod, I'll take that Jew rod up the ass, just so that they can have a good time on this side, man. And they're not basically putting any weight on Yahweh Hashem Yahushua making a return, or any of the judgments coming. They're basically not putting any faith into Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. They're putting all their faith into the kingdom, man. That's where they're going to take the chip. That's where they're going to do whatever Esau says they're going to do, man. All these new funky ass fads that come out, these guys will get with it and push it, because they're basically just tools of the system, man. They've sold out. Their soul is leased to Satan, and Satan basically gives them instructions on what to do, man. And let me get this still. Let me start from 18. This is Job 20 and 18. It says, that which he labored for shall he restore, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein. So basically, all Esau's working for, that's just, all of that is just going to be returned, man. He's not even going to it's just not even going to be a possibility for him to escape the judgment, man. It says, because he hath oppressed and hath forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away an house which he builded not, surely he shall not feel quietness in his belly, he shall not save of that which he desired. So it says, he've oppressed and forsaken the poor, and violently take away a house. So basically, that's what he's done with Israel, man, with Jake. He's basically he took us to the West Coast, took us out of Europe, he took us from all these different places, and he came over to the US as well, and smashed the nations, the 10 tribes that are over here. And then basically he what do you call it? Then he came over, he took Judah, Benjamin, Levi over, and started smashing them up as well, man. So this guy's, but he's all he's done is pure wickedness, man, and against the children of Israel, man, which is the poor, man. It's not talking about some bummed out Elamite or Edomite. That's the poor is talking about Israel, man. Because right now in this world, we're the poor, man. Esau's got it good. All these other nations, they cozy up to Esau. They get their little deals, man. They can't speak no English. They'll come over here. Esau will give them a little shop, little house, and they'll have their little car, and they'll be doing well. But Jake's the one that's stuck on the bottom. What was it? Job 20:20. Oh no, 21. It says, "Then there shall none of his meat be left. Therefore shall no man look for his goods. In the fullness of his sufficiency he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain upon him whilst he is eating." So basically, as he's about to complete that new world order, put the capstone on top of the pyramid, so to speak, because that's how they view that new world order. When it's complete, then the capstone's down. You know, the one on the dollar bill, because you have what's that film, Handmaid's Tale, where they have this flag with the symbol, and it's the complete pyramid with the eye on top, and it's the capstones down, and it says what was he when he's when he's about to fill his belly, the Most High is going to cast his wrath upon him, because Esau is going to be about to get everything in. He's going to have it complete. He's going to get certain things in, like the chip, martial law to an extent, and certain plans like World War III are going to go through, but the finalization of it ain't gonna come to fruition, because hey, it's prophesied, man. He's gonna be trying to, but hey, the Lord's gonna, hey, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is gonna bring an end to that, man. When Yahushua makes his return, cracks the clouds, then all that's gonna be out the window, man. When them nukes start flying, then he's finished, he's done. Because even though these elites are gonna be off in the sticks somewhere, or underground, or in their space stations, all their plans ain't gonna come to shit, man. And it's prophesied when we go to those places, grab them up, slam them chains on, and set them to picking up some dead bodies, man. It says, "He shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. It is drawn and cometh out of the body. Yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his goal. Terrors are upon him." So that glittering sword, that's the missiles, man. That's the weapon of the Most High's indignation, which is created to basically bring an end to America, man. And various other places in the world are also going to taste them nukes, man. And it said, what terrors are upon him, man. So Esau is not going to have an easy ride, man. Them terrors are going to be upon him, man. And you've been seeing that come up recently, man. Like the terrors that you're seeing now are on a low scale, man. Like this Grenfell Tower incident is meant to be a so-called terror. This tower getting burnt to a crisp. But hey, this is low scale, man. This is really low scale of what's actually going to be going down, man. Because the level of terrors that you're actually going to be experiencing is going to be on this scale, man. It's going to be like that, a big dirty explosion in the middle of a city, and a lot of people are going to get wiped out, man. That's the level of terrors that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is getting ready to bring upon the earth, man. And that's a beautiful thing, man, because hey, Esau is the end of the world, and Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. But yo, I'll leave it there, man. I say all praise to Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, the one that's the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone, man. Shalom to all the Akim out there doing the work in sincerity and truth. Shalom.